everybody, it's Jenna from Cosplay Genkai, and I'm here today to present you with a video, one like we've never done before, but hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. For those of you who don't know, my handle outside of Cosplay Genkai is For The Cosplay. That's my YouTube channel, that's my Tumblr, and it kind of started as like an inside joke, like what I did for the cosplay. It was San Japan, the first San Japan I went to, so like 4.5 years ago. Holy shit, it was 4.5 years ago. And I was cosplaying as Tsubaki, and Tsubaki, if you've seen the social leader, she has kind of large boobs, and well, I just don't. So yeah, I was wearing a push-up bra that was like 4 sizes too big for me, and I had to stuff my bra, so I stuffed it with tissue paper, and you know, it looked fine, it looked okay. And we did a photo shoot, in which Lindsay was my black star, and you know, she was hanging all over me because it was a silly photo shoot, and my bra situation kind of got a little, what's the word for it, discombobulated. And yeah, so I bent down to pick up my badge and bags after we finished the photo shoot, and all of the toilet paper fell out of only one of my boobs onto the ground, and I just kind of looked at it, and I was too embarrassed to pick it back up because, yeah, that was awkward. And Lindsay just leans over and whispers to me, "For the cosplay." And so then, you know, when it's 3 a.m. the night before the convention, we just scream "For the cosplay" when, you know, we hot glue things to our bodies. Apparently, it is just for the cosplay. And yeah, so I asked my friends in Cosplay Genkai to share their For the Cosplay stories. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy. So Lindsay, tell us, what have you done for the cosplay?
One time at 3 a.m. the night before the con, I broke my sewing machine needle. It's horrible. I spent a lot of nights with no sleep. Well, I did sleep a lot, but I didn't go to bed till like really late. You were there for one of them, and we were singing Christmas tunes at 1 in the morning in July. It was great.
So at San Japan 7, 2 San Japans ago, I was cosplaying Dio for Mad Father. You may have seen our tutorial. But at the time, I didn't have any liquid latex, and this is in San Antonio in August, so it was like 102 degrees outside. So I had all this tissue paper to my face with only Elmer's glue because I didn't have the materials. And obviously, because of heat and sweat, it started peeling off my face. And so I was like, no, this is gonna stay on my face, and I super glued everything to my face.
So for this IkiCon, I decided to wear a bikini and hot shorts in 30-degree weather, and I thought that was okay.
When I made the Suigetsu sword, because I made that Thursday night before the Friday of the con, and it was not even for me, it was for a friend of mine, and she was going to Suigetsu, obviously. I was outside, and this is IkiCon, so it's like, you know, midwinter, pretty cold, gotta say, really cold actually, it was a cold winter. I was spray painting out in the cold, and I had to go out like 4 or 5 times, and everyone else was inside, either watching TV or just, I guess, working on small cosplay stuff, but I was just working on that sword, and I was actually pretty mad at it, and I just didn't even want to work on it anymore because it wasn't for me, and then the person I was for was inside, warm, doing nothing, and it was like, I think that was like the only point where I was just like, why am I doing this? I don't want to do this.
Well, when I was in Kakashi at San Japan, I kept one eye covered the entire day instead of taking breaks like you should probably do. So when I took it off at Denny's, it was like the world was upside down for a good 30 minutes, and I just felt sick to my stomach, and it was terrible.
And when we went to Denny's, it was like past midnight.
It was definitely late in the day, and I probably should have taken it off earlier.
My Windrunner cosplay, the arm guards and the leg guard thingies, whoever designed them doesn't understand walking, because there's a spike that comes up right behind your knee. Every time you bend your knee, you stab yourself. How are you supposed to, you know, wind run around when you're stabbing your knee constantly? I don't understand that. So I had to endure that. and I had to endure chunks of my skin being ripped off by that awful armor on my wrists and on my ankles.
I really liked the Me outfit, and the shoes were pretty painful, but I decided to stick with it. It wasn't until like 12 o'clock that I realized that my feet were burning and I had to sit down. And later on, I realized that I actually bruised one of my toenails and lost the other.
The night before the contest, I was in Lindsay's hotel room and we were hot gluing little shiny things, like everywhere, onto my cape. I'm pretty sure there were still little snippets of it in that hotel room, even though we had to get the housekeeping. We wanted to vacuum it ourselves, but the lady came and she vacuumed it, but she couldn't vacuum it with the regular vacuum cleaner, so she had to get a really heavy duty vacuum cleaner.
So at 2 a.m. I had to hot glue little pearls onto Jenna's body in a giant pumpkin, and I burned her several times. I had to intentionally hurt my friend that day. It was horrible. I need a moment.
Get out of here. Oh, my microphone!
I also wore my Ivy outfit, which was covered head to toe, boots, gloves, corset, jacket over that corset, and this neck scarf that literally just hugged my neck. That was fun too. I wore that in the summer.
But my very first in Japan, with all my older friends, not the current Cosplay Genkai, but the Susan age friends, and we did Tokyo Mimi, right? And it was the year that we didn't buy any wigs. It was very first Tokyo Mimi. We made the outfits in a week using sheets. One of my friends was like, yeah, you know that hairspray stuff that people use for Halloween, and it makes your hair or they use it for I don't even know, school festivals, this super cheap, crazy stuff. My friend was like, I've actually seen that stuff look really good. If you do it right, it'll look really good. Really good. It looked like his hair was actually orange when my friend did it, and he looked like his hair was orange, and we were like, okay, we can do this. It was green, blue, and purple hair. And so I had the green hair, probably the worst color of hair an anime character could have. And I looked like a seaweed monster, but Jenna, I'm not even joking. My hair, it crumpled and it was green. I felt gross. I really did. I felt so bad that I went to the dealer's room at one point and found the wig shop that they have, and I was like, do you guys have a green wig? Do you have a green wig? And they're pricey. They're pricey for my little, 15, 16-year-old self. And I was like, you have a green wig? And he's like, the only one we have is in the cheap, I don't know, $5 or $10 defect box. And I was like, I'll take it. It was in a bag. And I was like, I'll take it. This is an okay color. It wasn't the right color, but I was like, okay, it'll work, whatever. Pull it out, the entire, just this, all of this is just burnt. It's just fried. It's just like a mess of moss. That's what it looked like, honestly. Just moss. And I put it on, and obviously my friends are like, it doesn't look that bad. You can make it work. It's not that bad. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend that this is on, not here, and I'm just gonna walk around the con and pretend that I look good.
I had to burn my Ike cape, so I spent an hour and 30 minutes burning the bottom, and I didn't even need to because it didn't make a difference. So I killed a bunch of ants for no reason, and the guilt still haunts me.
Oh, funny story, afterwards, we probably stained every single towel that the hotel gave us with bright green, bright orange, bright red. It was all over the shower, and it was all over our bodies, and it was terrible. The last day, we didn't even cosplay the last day, because it was over.
At San Japan 8, so last year's San Japan, for my Lena cosplay, I have this neck piece with a gem right here, and obviously attaching things to pleather is extremely difficult. Never, ever work with pleather, fair warning. And so in order to attach the gem to what looks like the neck piece, I hot glued that to my chest.
Did you seriously?
Yeah, do you not remember that?
No.
Lindsay helped me.
Oh my
Lindsay
God.
helped me hot glue it off.
Wait, hot glue or super glue?
Hot glue it. I think Lindsay said that she thinks I also super glued it. I don't remember that.
You hot glued something to your skin? What the fuck? I've done that on accident! Hey guys, so hopefully you enjoyed those stories. If you'd like to leave your own story down below, that would be awesome. Comment what you have done for the cosplay. I'd love to read those. Yeah, so until next time, Cosplay Genkai out.
Yay.
That was like the world's easiest video to film.